the background track.
I Don't Know Art, episode 16. I am an artist.
And I'm normal.
Um,
That feels increasingly rude as time goes on.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is something wrong with me? Okay.
I don't know. It just fits in with the whole thing of not knowing how to do art.
Yeah, I'm the artist. I'm the one doing art here. We started off with the show a little bit different where we both did art, but it just got increasingly hard and harder to produce it. So I just gave up on it. I'm like, let's just do it where only I do art.
Ah.
Alright, I'm just going to paint what you're looking at the canvas. I like that look.
Okay.
Just get some lines down.
You gonna get the orb of the microphone in there?
No, I think it's just right out of my view. Actually, it might actually be in the composition. That should be fine, though. I think I made your face a little bit too narrow there on that side. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just lines right now.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Squanchy.
Boof, boof, boof.
Squanchy's the best. Everybody loves Squanchy. Okay. So I'm not really sure what the theme of today is. Usually there are themes in our show.
Okay.
But I'm not necessarily sure if I have one today. Usually, like, sometimes I have them all planned out and everything. But I didn't plan shit all today. I'm also considering, like, I'm doing oils for these series of episodes. I've also decided I think I want to continue on the series after episode 20.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit and go back to kind of acrylics and house paint in particular. Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a lot of house paint the other day. And yeah, it's kind of been fun. I don't know if you've seen the artwork behind you, Mr. Normal, but that's what I've been doing with house paint. Nothing looks different. It's exactly the same as before. Except it's just a lot easier.
I have to turn around quickly and look. Oh, remember the eyebrows.
Thank you. It's going to be a meme around here now. Jeez. Oh, well, I'm done. Gonna have a big old toque. Oh, shit. Remember the eyebrows. Ah! The last 5 seconds of the show. Are you sure about that, Squanchy? I told you he would meow. I think also what I'm going to be doing, maybe not after these 12, or after the 20th episode when I drop the medium, I'm going to be using a lot more pre-mixed colors. I won't be mixing so many colors. So that might actually make it faster to produce content. I'm not sure yet.
If you can find the right color.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I bought a lot of what is that? Mist tinted paint. So I don't really get to choose what the tint of the color is, but I think next time I go to town I'm going to buy some tinted paint. I'm going to make them tint up some beautiful orange color for me to paint an orange cat with or something, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. One of these days, money's not going to be an issue, but geez, that's going to be so nice. One can dream. I guess I'm also working towards it a little bit.
I just have to wait for my stories to rocket into super popularity. And then I'll never have to worry about money again.
Right. How far away do you think that's going to be?
Well, I have to finish them.
Oh, okay. And then there's a lot of work after that.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of blue got mixed in there, but that's kind of okay.
Well, he's entreating me very seriously now.
Like, let me out.
Like, he's sitting there. He's sitting so nice. He's begging like a little English boy. Should I open the door and let him out?
Yeah, of course. Good. That's all he wants right now.
Yep.
But then as soon as he gets outside, he's going to be meowing.
Yeah, probably. He doesn't like it when doors are closed.
Mm-hmm. I think I got a little bit too much blue mixed in my palette here. Actually, that might be good.
I had to get Squanchy out of the door so I could close it before. So I kind of just like nudged him gently with my foot, and he was channeling big Miette energy.
I think this is...
You kicked me? You kicked me like the football?
Oh, Squanchy.
His eyes were enormous.
Really? Like, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna tell on you.
Who's he gonna tell? His mom?
He's an only child. I guess you tell me. Oh, yeah. You fuck with Squanchy?
Oh shit, right, yeah. And I've been telling you this entire time.
That's it. This is making this the ugliest portrait I fucking can.
Revenge. Got a little dried bit in the blue?
No, I don't think so.
Or is that just kind of like congealed?
I think it's all good. Usually just the flat parts get dried a little bit. But for the most part, keeping... This is still a lot of the original paint that I took out like weeks ago. And I'm failing. I'm mixing some brown right now. It's coming out so gray. No, I'm just going to go with it a little bit. Kind of matches. I think it needs more red. Yeah, but whatever. I'll just layer some base coats down here. But yeah, I definitely think I need more red.
It's always funny when I'm drawing characters and when I'm just doing like the line work for the head and stuff, it looks like a mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
But then I add the mustache and it's instant porn star.
Damn,
it's
porn
like
stars taking our look.
Magnum PI stuff going on there.
So we missed last week, and I got one comment about it. Like, what the heck, no episode this week. So we're doing something right. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of hair here coming off.
Did you ever see Nuns Don't Work on Sundays?
No.
Because it's a Magnum PI thing.
Okay.
Where I guess he's going around investigating like the grounds of a church, and like he nods at like some nuns who are working.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of like stops and like a horrified realization. Nuns don't work on Sundays.
Isn't that like the only day they work?
But and then like the nun behind him is pulling a gun out of her robes and she's pointing it at him. So like without even turning around to check that she does in fact have a gun, he kind of leaps forward and like turns around and shoots her. And she dies on the ladder and falls off.
Nice. It's a good thing he was right. think it's just missing mustache there.
I mean, like we, the viewer, know that the nun was raising a gun, but he didn't see that. He just kind of shot her.
I think if I had yellow ochre on my palette, there'd be a lot of yellow ochre in your beard right now. But since I didn't squeeze any out of that tube, this is what it's looking like. Alright, let's work on your eyes.
I kind of like looking at actual skin, like certainly white guy skin. It's kind of like mottled and with different shades of skin tone, and then there's pink and a little bit of red. So mixing your own colors, and then the colors are not quite all the way mixed, that kind of works in your advantage there.
Mm-hmm. I kind of go for that a bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't quite work for me doing that digitally because I have to produce that artificially.
Yeah, it's difficulty, right? So like, even though I'm using these colors and like not mixing them fully, sometimes it comes across in the painting, and I like that. I'm all for that. Don't forget that, Rose. I don't know, this portrait kind of looks sad. And I think that's more a reflection on me than you right now. I don't know. Maybe. As the artist, I should say. Not that there's anything wrong with me right now. Just this particular painting.
Mm. You should put like the 3 white dots in the eyes so that it's that the eyes are particularly sad and moist.
Your words today.
You kind of leaning into the sad thing, or is that just because I'm looking down?
I think it's just because you're looking down mostly.
Mm.
I never really put any details in the ear. Something. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, just do only attention on things, like hyper attention on things I normally skip on. And then just skip on the rest.
I mean, ordinarily when I get too detailed with certain things, that just kind of becomes a skill that I have now.
Right. I do not think this portrait is one of my strongest, but
the blue is really shining through.
Mm-hmm.
And in like parts where you probably don't want it to.
Yeah, I kind of like some parts here and here. I don't know. I see that in other people's paintings, and like those are the ones I respond to most, or the ones that have the wrongest colors. If that makes sense. I got paint everywhere in my room last night. There's paint on my TV and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
Which one? The big one?
The big one, yeah. There's already dead pixels on there and shit, but now there's paint spots that simulate dead pixels. I'm gonna be picking off them later. Noticed that during my stream earlier. I just finished my stream. The one where I noticed that was a problem, and then I went to the store and I was just eating a bunch of candy, and then you were here. That's what my life was like, in case you were wondering.
I've just been playing Tears of the Kingdom since I got it on Saturday.
Nice. Yeah, I watched Conrad play it for a while. That was awesome.
And it's great, because in Breath of the Wild, you would always pick up a bunch of random shit. And now that random shit is useful, because at any point, you could put a rock on the end of a stick and make a rock stick. or you can put a sword on the end of a sword and make a sword.
It's so imaginative. It's so cool. Yeah, Conrad showed me with the apple. Put an apple on the sword and it got stronger. And I think I didn't see the video, but I saw somebody making a video about the game, and I think there was a banana on a sword. I guess that was funnier than the apple. So when I took down all the paintings and I put away the first 10 into storage. The last 5 I couldn't because they're oil paintings. And I did touch the surface of the first one, and it's pretty much dry everywhere except for the yellow in the background. And I think I don't know, that's like my experience. When the colors are not mixed, they just take the longest to dry. Okay. Yeah, this head that I've drawn here is kind of the opposite of what I usually do. I usually make them elongated and tall. And I did not make it a conscious effort here, but I think it's shorter and stubbier and wider. That's kind of interesting. No intentions. Okay.
If that works, maybe you should take up the method.
I thought about it, and I decided to avoid it at all costs. I was watching an artist, George Kondo, interview, and he was like, very earlier on in his career, he didn't take any art classes or anything. He didn't want anybody to influence his art. And yeah, he was just taking art history class. I got an art history book, a textbook, at the thrift store yesterday, or the other day, Friday. And it's funny, it's like, what are the chances that I'd find a freaking textbook, but not only just a textbook, but a textbook I'm looking for? It was amazing.
Nice.
I did some research on it. I found a used copy for sale of the textbook for like $30 on eBay, and I was like, wow, I saved so much money. And then I was like, wait, I could just check on Amazon, see how much they wanted. They wanted $190 for this textbook.
The same book?
The same book. That just blew my mind. I never went to school though, but I bet you'd have for a little bit. I bet you've bought textbooks like that before, haven't you? As a part of it. Were they that expensive?
Yeah.
That is so freaking crazy. Yeah, I was watching art videos, and one was saying that you just need to learn the history of art, some things you just need to know, and he suggested some books, and a lot of them were textbooks, and one of them, and I was looking for it, and yeah, it was crazy. Like, how the hell in our small town do I find in our thrift store a book that I was particularly looking for? That's never happened. The only ever times I've looked up art books were artists. I can't remember what the word they use, but it's like every artwork they've ever, a catalog resume. And yeah, it can get pretty ridiculous, especially if you're looking at like Picasso's catalog resume, and it's just like how many volumes of books go in that. and just how much money they wanted for it. I was looking at somebody else's smaller catalog resume, and it was only 2 or 3 books, and they wanted like $600 for it. But then I looked up Picasso's, and they wanted $20,000 for his. Like, holy shit.
Relatively reasonable, but still out of your range.
Yeah, I'm not buying nobody's catalog resume. Maybe I could buy, who is it? Does sunflower paintings? Van Gogh. Yeah, I could buy a Van Gogh catalog resume because he died fairly early, and yeah.
There aren't very many.
There aren't very many. I wanted to look into Jean-Michel Basquiat now. He died when he was 27. He's very famous for being an artist, being self-taught. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I've barely looked into that textbook yet because I just got it, and I don't spend much time reading. I spend much time creating content and painting. But the power went out at like midnight the other day, and I was like right in the middle of my stream, and I'm like, fuck, there's absolutely nothing I could do. I went and got a flashlight, and I read the first chapter.
Yeah, I think like the power went out like right when I was about to make some food, so I was like, oh fuck, put the food away. Went outside, lit a fire, got a few beers. I was just gonna sit there and listen to music, but as soon as I got it going, the power comes back on.
Damn it, ruined your whole groove.
Fuck it, I'm committing to this.
That's good. That's good. That's fucking awesome. I have a feeling I should put in your sunglasses. Not your sunglasses, your glasses. I think I have the wrong brush for this, but like the right brush is in my acrylics right now.
Right.
I'm just like, yeah, fuck it.
What I'm gonna say, the right brush is subjective.
That's too.
But it's occupied.
That paintbrush is busy. Yeah, I used it big time for that big painting yesterday. Alright, let's mix up a little bit of shading for the glasses, I think. It's not really coming across the greatest. I think I want to go over top of the layer again of glasses. I'm not sure if I want to, though. I kind of like it. Yeah, I just don't have the tool. I don't have the right tool.
I guess like as far as the art history and art lessons and I guess just using whatever it is that works for you. It's like if it helps you out and gets you a little bit closer to wherever you're trying to go, then it can't possibly be bad. It can't possibly be bad practice.
Yeah, it's kind of like what doesn't kill you makes you grow kind of thing. It's like kind of exemplified in art because it's kind of hard to die from art. Like, I think everybody who died from art was early pigments, and that was in the 1800s. I don't think we have to worry about that no more. The radioactive pigments. I just want to make your nose a little bit redder, I think, to match your actual nose. But I also don't want to wreck everything. Yeah, let's not get too crazy. crazy here.
I think it's just like what are you trying to do, and how do you go about doing that?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if going for like regimented art lessons would make things worse, then don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like, if I don't know. They're not going to make things worse necessarily, but they're going to make me paint like everybody else. And that's something that I'm not necessarily doing right now.
Mm.
I'm not painting like everybody else. I don't have the techniques or whatever. And just like I don't know where my painting is necessarily going here in the future. I don't know if this is just a snapshot into my life, or if this is where I'm going yet. Like, I talk about painting, and you have what do they use? They use a funny word for it. An oeuvre. It was like a French word, but it means like what your paintings are and what they like. It's just, yeah. Like the fact that you were able to look at a painting and see who did it. Like if you look at a Van Gogh, it's definitely a Van Gogh, right? And they want you, and and a lot of them are saying that you got to like destroy the artworks that you don't need. And like I was looking through my portraits, my 100 portraits, and there's seriously less than 10 that I would like say are amazing portraits. A lot of them are subpar, and then there's like maybe on the other spectrum 10 that are so terrible that they could be good. and then there's
like the Star Wars holiday special.
Exactly. And then there's like 80 that are just kind of meh, and I think those are the 80 that I should destroy, but like I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to destroy my artwork. Fuck. I'm looking at the screen again, and I remembered I forgot to turn off the green screen. That's what the painting looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking a little bit black.
Once again.
Once again. But at least it wasn't as bad this time. It wasn't as bad. And this lighting could be better, I think. Maybe next week, I'll adjust the lighting a little bit. But I think that's it. I think that's the painting there. Like it's actually might be the worst one. It actually might be the worst one of the 16 that we've done. And I'm okay with that.
All right. Is it reasonable to avoid green to mitigate the green screen issue?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, I totally forgot about it. And there's just like an order of operations whenever I make some content that I have to do, and that's just a step that's forgetting, right? It's just like the eyebrows, forgetting the eyebrows. I forgot the fucking green screen again.
Right, yeah.
But that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I actually got to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to wrap up this episode as fast as possible.
All right.
But before we go, we got to know. What are you thinking about right now?
Pussy, obviously.
Okay.